Hey, Cornerstone, it is Tuesday, April 7th, and this is the Daily. Stay tuned for a special announcement regarding Good Friday, as well as a little bit of teaching on the word fear. Hey, church, I have a bittersweet announcement for you. We are going to be having an online Good Friday service. So that's the sweet part. The bitter part is we can't gather together. But hey, let's not let this pandemic stop us from remembering the Lord and his incredible, perfect atoning sacrifice for our sins. So we're going to have this for you Friday. You can go to our website, look it up, and enjoy. Make sure you have a Bible. You're going to need it. We trust it will be a blessing to you. So we've been hearing a lot about fear lately, especially when it comes to COVID-19. Should we fear COVID-19? Should we fear getting this virus? Those are good questions. The English word fear is kind of like the word love in the sense that there are multiple meanings based upon whatever it is you're talking about. For example, I love my wife, but I love her differently than I love the Lord. But then again, the way I love the Lord, it's different than the way that I love my Jeep. There's just different types of love, if you will. In the same way, there's different kinds of fear. One fear we learned about Sunday. That is a reverential fear of the Lord. This is good. This is right. This is seeing God in his incredible holiness and how it interacts with our sin, yet at the same time interacts with his perfect and amazing love. This draws out a reverence for God, a fear that is healthy, that is really, as Proverbs says, the beginning of wisdom. Now there's another kind of fear, and this is what Paul Tripp calls a rapid response fear. This is the fear that kind of gets us into action when we see danger. For example, if I'm walking down a trail in the mountains and there's a grizzly bear, I'm afraid. And that's a God-given fear. And that fear prompts me to action. I usually push my wife down so if the bear comes running, it'll eat her first, and then I run as fast as I can. At least that's what I did with my first wife until she died from a bear attack. Jeez, poor woman. I wish she was faster. I'm sorry, I did it again. I should not joke like that. And honestly, my wife, I did not push her down. She tripped. I can't use that. Rapid response fear. That's that fear that we see immediate danger and we move into action. There's another kind of fear, and that is an appropriate concern. That's when we see something that can do harm to us, or it is a potential threat, and we take our God-given ability to prayerfully and thoroughly analyze the situation and see what is best and see what is wisest for that situation. That's the kind of fear, this appropriate concern that we can have when it comes to COVID-19 and this pandemic. We should take it seriously. We should allow it to affect what we do, but we can't allow it to cripple us. When this concern moves from appropriate to inappropriate is when it starts to consume us. When we start to doubt the sovereignty of God or his goodness, his ability to work even this out for the good of those who love him and have been called according to his purpose. So, as we think about what we're feeling inside, the fear, the concern that we're feeling inside, I want to invite you to just do some self-examination and make sure that you're not being crippled by fear, but instead you are appropriately facing this pandemic. Well, I hope this helps as we talk just a little bit about fear hopefully that helps you just categorize fear, and hopefully I was not too big of a distraction with that silly bear joke. All right, guys, take care, and until next time, this has been The Daily.